Hello and welcome to Holdredge's Crusade. Today we're in Palomen, continuing our partisan quest here. Today we're going to be doing the one called Shadier Neighbors. It starts here with Hafnir, and let's go ahead and get started here. So let's hail him. He inhales deeply as you speak to him. Flecks of ash are stuck to his facial hair, flitter with his beard before he sighs. Longly with a deep growling as he addresses you. Nope, can't read. This outsider, was our home. I've spent my whole life here, as many of my kin, and now we witness its destruction. The few of us who remain are running out of hope of survival. Every mannerism feels like it takes him an eternity to perform. He blinks, his blinks even feel long to you. You notice as he winces a moment and shakes his head as if he is trying to break a spell on him. Forgive me, outsider. I have a lot weighing on my heart at the moment. I understand you want to help our cause. Maybe I can unburden your heart. My heart? No, you cannot help with that. Only time can heal that wound. I do have another task at hand that I could use your help. By the way, I am Hafnir. I am an armorer here for these people. It used to be that we would have to defend ourselves from creatures who call this place home, but as you can see, the Ralosian have decided to also make this place their home. There are too many of them, and we cannot stop them, and they know it. I can, however, do what I'm good at, which is arming people for the conflicts that they're dealing with, one of whom is our resident mage, Sorfin. What is it that Sorfin wants? She has been working hard to get people to safety. As you may have recently, as you may have seen recently, I had the mouse over it, I guess. Many of our people are still stuck in this death trap. She has been in need of fresh armor for refugees and has reluctantly asked that we create some rudimentary armor from the Horatians she has studied. Armor? What kind of armor are you thinking? Sorfin's efforts have been thwarted recently by some outside force. I'm not sure why, but she has asked for something to help hide better. With that being said, we have these wonderful large man-eating insects that are both well-armored and hard to kill. That is where I can use your help in this effort. I can't leave my people to collect these items. I need you to collect me some chitin from the Hortations. I don't fucking know. They are terrifying, but their natural armor is fantastic. Sorfin is asking for collect a few pieces and get back to me. If it works, my people owe you a debt of gratitude. Alright, so we need to go kill some of the giant bugs. This overlaps with the Too Hot to Trot mercenary quests, so make sure you have that while you do this. That is kill 8 of them. We're gonna have to kill probably way more than 8 to get 12 times 6 of these things. So alright, so there's a few spots you can go. I believe right over here, right across the river, is where a named spawns. There is probably the best spot. So let's get everybody invised and head over there. Just gonna run out of this little hole here. All right, and then there's swarms over there. Let's go across the river. So we need swarms. Yeah, here we go. So they're right there, all the hungries. Let me see if I can find a spot that's not like absolutely gonna get me killed. This might work. All right. sure everybody is here. And we'll grab this guy first. Now we'll kill the first one or two together just to see how many of these things drop. But if it's anything like what I've been dealing with in this zone, oh god, we got an ad. Heroic Leap. Oh, we got 3 mobs. Mantle. Now, the swarms are relatively weak, so I'm not concerned about them. The Hungry is a real mob, so Hotortion? Tar. Alright, we got 5. Oh yeah, hey Puma. Thanks for coming to join me here. Let me get you slowed. I don't think I have anything that can AoE taunt yet. Alright, 5 of these per. That's gonna take a significant amount of time to complete this quest. Probably not the best of spots, so I might have to move slightly to adjust that, but I can deal with that later. Heroic Leak's almost up. But yeah, the swarms aren't difficult, that's why I can just off-tank them all like that. But oh, you stupid pets. I tab targeted. Oh my gosh. I'm not having a good day, am I? Nope. It's not going to be a good day at all. Oh, we got 2 of them here. Alright, what do we got that we can deal with this? Well, it's fun, I suppose. Mars gift, just get some stamina back, maybe. Heroic Leap. Reverent. I'm just popping things now. There we go. Let's get some dots on here. Perfect. And the swarms aren't worth like anything for experience, but everything else with the experience bonus going on right now is 0.1, so it's actually manageable. So it's not too bad. And it looks like when we finish the Partisan, we are going to get to 125, which is fantastic. So that is great. Alright, we got another 5. I guess I'll just round robin this stuff for now. I do not want to complete it on any of the characters before I'm done with all, because I will get diminished amounts, which doesn't really make sense to me. I mean, if you're going to give 5, you should give 5 every time. I don't see why you'd have to like get 1 at a time from these things. It just seems kind of ridiculous. I wish they dropped more than 5, because there's 6 people to drop. But whatever. There we go, and 5 more. And I'll just hand those off to you. Alright. And then the swarm. So obviously in this camp we're going to be able to knock out the 2 mercenary quests very quickly, and whatever else is here. So I'm going to just keep growling. There's another one right here and I don't even see it. Didn't even see this swarm. Wow. So I'm going to go ahead and grind this out. It's going to take me a little while to get all of these, and then we'll go from there. Alright, we got all our chitin, and we're back here at Hathnir. We need to turn in our 12 to him right here. Oh my gosh. Alright, he examines the chitin that we hand to him. Excellent work. These are still in shape and are pristine. Give me a few moments to do some real work. Real quick, I was able to collect the other materials needed while you were gone. He takes the pieces of chitin and begins his work. You watch as he masterfully punches rivets and weaves leather straps into the chitin. Not a single movement out of place. With a swift determination, you watch as he constructs some incredible armor with what little he has. A pile of finished armor pieces begins to form next to him. Here, take these. He points to the pile. I still have work to do on some of these, but for now, she can get started arming the people for her next attempt out there. Bring these to her immediately and come back to see me. I will have more work that needs to be done. Alright, so Sorfin's up here in the tree, so let's go do that real quick. Let's do El Bardo here, or, well, Mage, I guess. And just run straight up there. I was able to kill the named Bone Stripper. I didn't stop. I didn't turn the recording back on, but I got him, and I got nothing of use out of that. Guess I got a weapon to tribute, I think is really what it boiled down to. Alright, so here we go. At Swordfen, we give her the box. Hand that over, and there we go. And she greets you with a warm smile, seeing what you have brought her. Oh my word, this is incredible. These will be what we need to get more people out of Palomen. Thank you. The bugs are remarkable creatures, you know. Their song is what you hear within the trees. It's their younger kin inside the trees, feeding on the sap and creating their own version of honey. Ugh. I wouldn't need it though. Yeah, it's not a sweet treat you would expect, as the bugs eat anything which can change the flavor. I shudder to think what their honey tastes like when it's made of with an uneasy wash over effort. Never mind. Please thank Hafnir for me on behalf of our people. Thank you again. Alright, so we need to return back down to him. Alrighty, we're back here at Hafnir. Let's hail him. He gives us a sword here. And Hafnir has a proud but still stoic look on his face when you approach. I'm glad to hear the soreness. Please, thank you for that. I hate to be the one who asks you to do menial tasks for me during this time of need, but no task is menial when your lives are in danger. Ulthar has asked me for a weapon to help with the counter-offensives she has planned. I have finally finished that weapon while you were gone. Can you please deliver this to her immediately? She will be most pleased to see you, as she requested this sometime now. Luckily, I had an extra chitin left over to use to craft this. Again, outsider, thank you. Alright, so we need to now run again. Right over here, so it's not too far. Alrighty, we're here at Ulthar, just literally right across the way there. We need to give her this sword, so let's hand that over. Ulthar is practicing her slashes and parries as you approach her with the blade. She wipes the sweat from her brow with the back of her hand. If you ain't working for the Ralosians, you're a friend of mine. So let's skip the formalities, she says, as she takes the blade. Well, well, well. It looks like Hafnir has finally delivered outside the realm of making armor and now is making weapons. She examines the blade, bringing it up to her eyes, staring it down. She balances the blade on her finger near the hilt and nods approvingly. Not bad for his first try. I asked for this blade weeks ago to help in our efforts. Better late than never. At least now I can make quick work of those bugs. Quick work. He must have forgotten my other request by now. What other request? Elthar smiles as she speaks to you, almost like she's enjoying her time. Indeed, I cannot be upset with the old man for being so far behind in his work at this time when we desperately need him. It's not like we have much choice nowadays. However, my other request was for liners for this armor. She preens herself a bit, brushing off any visible soot and ash from her armor. This armor was my grandmother's. She passed it along to me before she passed, telling me that it is this set is a family heirloom. One problem with it is that it's not very insulating. You may think with the fires around here that it wouldn't have a problem with that, but this is for the long road ahead. Can you remind Hafnir that I still need those liners? Hopefully it won't bother him too much. Just tell him that I'm cold. He will know what to do with that information. All right. Now we need to go back to Hafnir. So another journey for us. Alrighty, we are back here at Hafnir, back in his little bar here. Let's hail him. And nope. Oh, we need to say Elthar is cold. There we go. Hafnir drops his head in expiration and starts shaking it angrily. No, confound it, woman. I don't have your liners. You have the means to go and get what I asked for in the first place. He takes a moment to collect himself before continuing. Okay, I do remember her asking about this as well before the Ralosians attack. I suppose I can get those for her, but as you may have guessed, I need supplies. And bring me some fox pelts and we'll get this request wrapped up. Alright, so we need to go kill some foxes finally to get these guys back for killing me in last episode. Alright, so let's invis up. Now, I don't have a good idea where to go for foxes. I know they're just like randomly spawn, so we'll just take the mage and we'll run out here and see what we can find. We did finish the swarm quest. There's a fox right there. We did finish that during the in between. This is actually a nice little spot. There's like 2 foxes. There's another fox over here. That's 3 foxes. 4 foxes. There's another one over there. All right, can I? Am I safe right here? Yeah, we'll just pull till right here. I think we can pull across the river and whatnot. All right, so let's get a fox. I'm hoping that these drop more than one because they are. Oh my god, look at this! The fox is like just ripping me apart. Like I was almost dead. Jeez, what the hell? These foxes are harder than everything else in the zone. Come on. Switch to this one, get it slowed. Damn. Alright. So let's get you in melee here. And so yeah. So we are currently at 86%. Definitely gained more passive experience than I was expecting. Going through this, but we do have one more quest after this called Even Shadier Neighbors, so that'll be the next quest, and it starts with Thormir over there. So I don't know how this will I think we'll hit 125 in the next episode for sure. We might. Nah, I don't think we'll get it this time, unless it takes me 1,000,000 foxes to get through this, but it's something for sure. Alright, and we get 5 fox pelts off that one. Now, one thing I'm going to do is I'm not going to loot this right away. I'm going to wait a second and see what I get off this other one, because on the bugs, I got anywhere from 3 to 6 per kill, and once everybody got them all done but the last character, it was excruciating. to get the rest, because it was like 4 mobs to get 1, and I needed 3, I think it was. There we go. So 4 and 5, yeah. So this is just gonna be what it is, right? All right. So I'm just gonna kill foxes for the next 20-30 minutes, and then we'll go from there. Alrighty, we're finally done with pelts. So we're back here at Hanthier. Let's hand these over to him and give those. There we go. He says a whole bunch of stuff and gives us a bag of stuff. Hanthier examines the fox pelts that you hand him. Perfect, he proclaims. Before you watch him process the pelts, he scrapes away any extra skin and snoo that may be inside, then drenches the pelt in a bath of liquid that smells foul. He wrings out a pelt, and you watch him in amazement as he folds it up and starts sewing it into it, creating a little pad for fluff. You watch him do this with all the pelts, and in time he places all the pelts in a sack and hands them to you. Here, these are the armor linings that will keep her warm when she needs it. Deliver these to her immediately and stop. He stops for a moment and thinks before he says, I remember watching my master make her grandmother's armor. Funny how life works out, isn't it? All right, so now we need to go give these to her. So we need to go all the way back to that part of the zone. All right, we're here at Althar. Let's grab the bag of linings and hand these over. Althar takes the bag of liners and examines its contents before continuing. 4, 5, 6. This is exactly what I needed. Like I said, I was gifted this armor from my grandmother, who fought violently to protect our people. It's soul-crushing to see what has happened to our home, but we will need to rebuild. I plan on heading more north than usual to try to scout a spot for us when we're able to build our home and we can live peacefully. Thank you for this, outsider. I hope our paths cross again someday. I saw that group of adventurers hanging out underneath the tree in our village. You may want to speak to them about what they're up to. Alright, so now we need to go talk to Shalowin again. So let's invis up and do that. Let's see here. She is directly in front of us. There we go. Alright, and Shalowin is right here. Alright, we got 2.4% experience, 141 platinum, and Shalowin inhales deeply, letting the dirty, dry air fill her lungs. Many of our people didn't make it out from under the Ralosians. Many of us died. She stops in her words as she attempts to find the next ones. I don't remember what happened to us after this. I just remember that this is when we decided to confront Doc, the leader of the Ralosians. The next thing I remember us doing was regrouping, and you hear Thoramir call out to the rest of the party as you do. You see Shalowin's eyes well up in tears. Then it would probably be best to speak with Thoramir and get the rest of this story of what happened. All right, so there we go. We need to talk to Thoramir next for the next part of the quest, but definitely almost done. And we are almost 125. We are 10% away. Those 4 Rolasian goblins will get us there for sure. And then we'll be 125. So thank you very much for watching. And please have a fantastic day.